Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Timmy Treacle, also known as Horror Fan for Life. And today I'm giving you a special top 20 list. I am giving you my updated top 20 horror movies of all time. As of right now, this is being filmed on July 29th, 2020. Uh, this is my list. The list changes every so often. When more horror movies come out, the list can definitely change at any time. Um, this list, again, is my personal list. We're not always going to agree on everything. In fact, we're hardly ever going to agree on everything. We're going to have different lists. I do have 10 honorable mentions. I'm going to get through here real quick. And they are Zombieland, Don't Breathe, Get Out, Us, Annabelle Creation, The Conjuring, The Babadook, Blair Witch, the original, Candyman, the original, and My Bloody Valentine, the original. All great movies, just couldn't make my top 20 list. Now, some of those were in my top 20 list some time ago. But as I said, things change. The movies I watch, whether they're new or old, and they can move up. There are a lot of movies that I had mentioned in my honorable mentions that I may not even mention in my top 20 list. But as I said, this is my list. We're all going to have different lists. And I would love to see your guys' top 20 horror movies of all time in the comment section below. So let's have fun with this. So let's get right into it. Coming in at number 20 is Wrong Turn 2, Dead End. To me, this sequel is the best movie in the franchise. It's got some of the greatest characters in it, even though I love the first one. Uh, Eliza Dushku, I can't remember how you pronounce her last name. She's freaking gorgeous. I love the original, but this second movie, man, it steps it up, and it is freaking awesome. I love this franchise as a whole, but Wrong Turn 2 is my favorite in the franchise, and it comes in at number 20. Number 19 is the original Poltergeist from 1982. I just rewatched this movie again the other day when my sister was here caring for me, and I gotta tell you, it's still as creepy as ever. Uh, that damn scene with the clown still creeps me out. And but I love the cast. I love the story. It is a phenomenal movie, and the trilogy as a whole is one of the better trilogies out there. Although the third movie to me was so, still an excellent trilogy. Part two is just as good as the original movie, in my opinion. But it comes in at number 19. Number 18 is Cabin Fever from 2002. Eli Roth. This is just one messed up movie. These kids go to this cabin where they drink the tainted water, and all hell breaks loose. It is something that's not for the weak stomach. If you can't stomach blood and all this stuff, it's not a movie for you. They did try to remake this movie, which pisses me off every time I think about it, because they made the same exact movie but with different actors in it. And that is the issue that most people have with the remakes or reboots, is you make the same damn movie. Still irks me that I paid $6 to watch that movie in 2016. But yeah, the original Cabin Fever 2002 is freaking awesome. Definitely check it out, and it comes in at number 18. Number 17 is going to surprise some people. They're going to be probably going to be shocked that it's not higher up on this list. But it is A Nightmare on Elm Street from 1984. I love this movie just because it's at number 17 doesn't mean that I don't like it or love it. I absolutely love this movie. I love Freddy Krueger in this movie. But to me, this is the weakest of the big three. In fact, I consider him to be uh, number five, if I'm being honest, as far as uh, killer icons go. He has slipped down for me. I love others uh, that I could put in front of him, but A Nightmare on Elm Street 1984 will always be a classic. My favorite kill in that movie is Johnny Depp's when he gets sucked through the bed and spit back out the blood. It's freaking awesome. I love that kill. But Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger is freaking awesome. He's iconic. I have actually his bobblehead on my refrigerator. So yeah, he's still an amazing actor, and Freddy Krueger is a great um, villain or killer in the franchise. So yeah, it comes in at number 17, and it may upset some people, but it is what it is. Number 16 is Jaws. I love Jaws. I love the movie. It has slipped down for me over time. Um, my really main issue with the movie is the third act in the movie. I think is drawn out a little too much. But other than that, it's still a classic movie. Uh, the fact that we don't get to see the shark until later on in the movie is what makes it so um, great and suspenseful. Uh, I love the characters in the movie. The three main leads are phenomenal, and the kills, of course, when it comes to the shark, doesn't get no better than that. So yeah, Jaws comes in at number 16. Number 15 is Jeepers Creepers. Number 14 is a movie I just recently watched. It's called Terrifier. Oh, clowns. Clowns are creepy as hell, but I love their movies. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is one of my personal favorites. Even though it's not in the top 20 list, it was some time ago. But again, as I said, movies can move up and down the list at any time. And Terrifier, I'm really looking forward to the sequel, but it comes in at number 14. Number 13 is The Exorcist, a classic movie. Number 12 is It Follows. And number 11 is Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Now, look, my favorite franchise is Friday the 13th. People will probably be surprised that I have two Halloween movies on my list and not two Friday the 13th films. But as far as uh, overall movie, Halloween 4, uh, it just always was one of my favorites, even though my favorite sequel is Halloween 2. But I didn't have it on this list because it is a continuation on the same night as the first movie. So I wanted to include a sequel that wasn't on the same night, of course. And this is 10 years later. They bring back Michael Myers because of the disappointment, which was Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. I'm not going to get started on that because everyone knows how much I hate that movie. The stain that it puts on the Halloween franchise. But that's for another video. Halloween 4, Return of Michael Myers, comes in at number 11. Breaking through in the top 10 is the original Black Christmas, 1974. Bob Clark's classic slasher movie. Billy as the killer is phenomenal. For those of you who don't know, there is a fan film coming out called It's Me, Billy. It's going to be a direct sequel to this original movie, which I'm really excited about. You can check out the trailer on YouTube right now. It's about less than a minute trailer, but it looks freaking awesome. I love fan made films. You guys should definitely check them out and support these because no one knows these movies better than the fans. And I trust a fan to make movies like that anytime. And I cannot wait to see what this person does with this movie. But it comes in at number 10, Black Christmas 1974. Number 9 is Saw from 2004. To me, Saw's ending is the best ending in any movie that I have ever seen. The man, and this is a spoiler, so if you haven't seen the movie Saw, you've been warned. When Tobin Bell's character has been laying there the whole entire time, we think his character is dead. When he stands up at the end of the movie and reveals himself to be there the whole entire time is freaking awesome. My mouth just hit the ground and I could not believe what I just saw. I rewound it so many times to watch that. And then when he slams the door and says game over, that was freaking awesome. To me, that is one of the best endings ever in any movie, and especially the best one in a horror movie. What a hell of a twist. It's just freaking awesome. But Saw comes in at number 9. Love the franchise. Number 8 is the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974. Number 7 is the original Town That Dreaded Sundown. I love this original movie. It's creepy, just scary. The person that is wearing the face mask or the face covering over his face, it's just awesome. The kills in this movie are great, and Dawn Wells, who played Mary Ann in Gilligan's Island, is phenomenal in this movie as well. I love the original movie. The remake was okay. I definitely don't think it's better than the original. Some may disagree, but I disagree with them. The original to me is far scarier. It is the superior movie, in my opinion. And so it comes in at number 7. Number 6 is Hereditary. Number 5 is a movie I just watched a week ago called The Taking of Deborah Logan. Holy crap. This movie scared the crap out of me. And the old lady in this movie who is being possessed, she was fantastic in this movie. The scares were really effective. The special effects and the last 15 minutes of this movie is freaking phenomenal. Oh my god. Oh, I can't say enough about this movie. I love possession movies, and there are some really great ones out there. I will be mentioning another one here shortly, but The Taking of Deborah Logan is one I highly recommend if you haven't seen it. Damn, what a hell of a good movie. Number 4 is The Conjuring 2. Yes, the sequel to me is better than the original, and I love the original, don't get me wrong. But this one really scared the crap out of me. And when that little girl started spawning that deep voice, Jesus, that scared the crap out of me. But it is a very effective movie. We're getting a third Conjuring film. We're getting another Annabelle film. We're getting another Nun movie. I love this Conjuring universe. We're getting all these standalone movies too. The Curse of La Llorona, I really enjoyed as well. Linda Cardellini was great. The Conjuring 2 comes in at number 4. Number 3 is Scream. Wes Craven's Scream. This is what brought the slasher genre back. 1996. Phenomenal cast. Great killers. Great reveal at the end. And this is a phenomenal horror film. Slasher film. And we're going to be apparently getting a 5th installment in this franchise. which I'm really looking forward to. So that's another video for another day. The Scream comes in at number 3. Number 2 is my favorite Friday the 13th film. And those who know me know that it's Friday the 13th Part 2. This is the first look at Jason Voorhees. And he has the sackhead look, which I think is just absolutely terrifying. He has the one eye, it's just looking at you. There are some very effective kills in this movie. My favorite kill, again, those who know me knows that it's Mark's kill. And not only because I'm in a wheelchair, but I love this kill way before that. And it just goes to show that Jason doesn't discriminate. He doesn't care if you're in a wheelchair, if you're mentally handicapped. It doesn't matter. He's going to kill you. And when he takes that machete and puts it right across his face and then rolls him down the stairs, that is just a phenomenal kill. And yeah, I love Friday the 13th Part 2. It has always been my favorite. It has the best final girl to me in any franchise. I will put Jenny up against any girl in any franchise. And I think she will come out on top, in my opinion. Although it would be close with Heather Langenkamp from Nightmare on Elm Street, 84. And then, of course, Laurie Strode from Halloween. But I think Amy Steele's character of Jenny is the best. And Friday the 13th Part 2 comes in at number 2. And, of course, my all-time favorite horror slasher movie is Halloween 1978. Did you expect anything else? Halloween set the standard for me for slasher movies. This one literally scared the crap out of people when it came out. Now, when it first came out, not a lot of people were seeing it. Even some critics were bashing this movie. But it took off in theaters in other big cities. And then it got that reputation. And bam, it just took off from there. And it is now considered to be the best slasher film of all time. Some would probably argue that Black Christmas is the best. Most would say that it was the first slasher movie, but I disagree. There were slasher movies made before it. Psycho, of course, is one. I know of a couple that were made in the 1970s as well, before Black Christmas. But I'm not going to argue about what the first slasher was, because they're all great. But Halloween set the standard for slasher movies, in my opinion. It's got great performances, directing, the script, the score. It is a perfect movie. Yeah, you can see a few mistakes in the movie, but I don't care about that. The effectiveness, the kills, the just so suspenseful, and the look of Michael Myers is scary as hell. And I love this movie. I watch it multiple times a year. Doesn't even have to be on Halloween. But there you have it. That is my updated top 20 favorite horror movies of all time as of July 29th, 2020. So in the comment section below, give me your top 20 horror movies of all time. If you don't have a top 20 list, then put what you got in the comment section below, and let's have a great conversation about this. And as always, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you like this video, hit that like button. But thank you for watching, and check you later.